Now it's on my face?
Yeah. I mean, it was still on your face, but it was more like...
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is MichelleAMatoss and I will be creating this pink smoky eye for you. So if you want to see how I got this, then just keep watching. So first I'm going to start moisturizing my face with the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion and priming my face with the Decay Vitamin-Infused spray. Next I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows with the MAC 212, I believe, and the Anastasia Dipbrow in the color Ebony. So I'm just going to draw one line under my brow, fill it in a little bit at the end, and then blend it all out with my brow wiz. So to clean up my other brow and make it look like this one, I do it a little differently because I do have a scar. So I make a line at the bottom and then I fill it in as I go. I fill in the front of the brow so it looks the same, and I kind of blend it out with my finger and the spoolie, and I do all that good stuff. So I clean them up with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard and Ginger with the Morphe 432 brush. So I conceal the top of my eyebrows as well. I put some concealer on that mountain on my forehead, and I do the same thing to the other brow. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Glitter Glue. And I apply this with my finger. I got this about a month ago and it's so good. It makes my eyeshadow stay on all day long and not crease or move at all. It's so good. Then I'm going to start my eyes with using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to be setting that primer with the BH Cosmetics 129 brush. I got it in a set. I'm not sure if it was the Sculpt 1 or 2 set, but it's in one of those sets, and it's actually really good. It's really soft, and it sets any primer really well. I don't use it to blend my eyeshadow because it's not fluffy enough for me, but it's pretty good to do other stuff. I'm going to set that with Golden Ochre and Tempera, and then I am taking a Morphe 501 brush and using the color Raw Sienna mixed with Golden Ochre and blending out my eyeshadow. Then to add a little definition, I'm going to be using the Morphe 433, I believe it is. Yeah, the Morphe 433, and I'm going in with Realgar. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. With Realgar and Burnt Orange to my outer corner. And just blending that out with the same brush, adding it a little bit to the crease, and the transition color is going to make it blend out a lot nicer. Then I'm just taking that same 501 brush and just making sure everything is nice and blended. Talking to my sister, eating some chips, adding more of that Realgar color. I'm just packing it on and blending, packing it on and blending so that it still has color, but it's not patchy. Next, I'm going to be cutting half of my crease with the glitter glue once again with a flat, very small brush. It doesn't have a number on it or anything, but you can use any brush that you have. Just make sure it's nice and flat. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay Moondust palette that I was clearly excited about, and I'm reapplying the glitter glue because I was talking too much and it dried out. So I'm going to be applying the color Element, which is a very hot pink color, to the inner part of my lid, and then I use a little bit of the baby pink shade called Specter in the middle of it just to brighten it up a little more. It didn't really make a difference, but you know, just to pack it on and make it look nice and glittery. And to apply the glitter, I'm using a Sigma F70 brush, which is a concealer brush, but it packs on the glitter very well. Then I'm reapplying the glitter glue to make sure that it doesn't move and I'm reapplying Element and Specter. To deepen up that outer crease, I'm using Cyprus Umber with the Morphe E22 brush. And then for my foundation, I use the Marc Jacobs in my T-zone because I'm very oily there, and the Clinique on the rest of my face. So I'm just blending that out with my damp beauty blender. And you do have to make this really funny like double chin and put it on your ears to make sure that all the foundation is set. Then I'm taking my Nars Creamy Concealer again in the color Ginger, and I'm putting that under my eye, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to be putting some glue on my lashes. I'm using the Goddess Lashes by KOKOLASHES, and while my glue dries, I'm applying some mascara. Any black mascara will do. Then the easiest way for me to put lashes on is with a tweezer. So I take my tweezer and I apply my lashes. I still have a really hard time putting on lashes, so just be patient and they will get on. Just make sure that you wait for the glue to dry, because if you put them on and the glue is still wet, they're going to move all over the place and it's not cute. So just give it a minute, let it dry there. Get on Instagram or something for a minute while they dry. So as you can see, I do apply my lashes with a tweezer, and then I kind of take my finger and press my real lashes and the fake lashes together. But patience is a virtue, because I get so frustrated while putting on lashes, so I get it. But just be very patient and they will look good. So next, I'm going to blend out my concealer with that same beauty blender. And I do start from the bottom and working my way up to the center of my face. And you can see there how I do it. Just blending that out very nicely. And as you can see, I'm patting it. I'm not dragging it so that the product doesn't look streaky. And then I'm going to be setting that with the Airspun loose powder. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite powder. It reminds me a lot of the Laura Mercier. So what I do first is blend it with my beauty blender, and then I bake it. So I'm not just going straight into baking. I kind of set it a little bit, and then I start baking for a while. Next, I'm using my Studio Fix powder from MAC in the color NC35 with my big Morphe E3 brush. I love this brush so much. It's so fluffy, so soft. And I'm just setting all the product on my face. And then I'm going to bronze my face with this contour kit that I got from Target before going on vacation. And this contour kit is so good. It's only $8, and for $8, it's not that bad. I do love the Anastasia contour kit, but like, who's gonna beat this price? And it's so good. It's so pigmented too. The highlight color is not as pigmented, but that's all right. I'm using the color Contour and Sculpt mixed together with the Morphe E4 brush. Just blending that a little more on that double chin. Then I'm taking that same Airspun powder and applying it on the bridge of my nose because it makes the contour look a lot nicer. Then I'm going to be baking under the contour to get that very nice chiseled contour look. And then I'm just dancing. That is the Airspun powder. It's so good. I got it from Walmart, but I'm sure you can get it at like CVS or something. It's so good. Then I'm just contouring my nose. And to contour my nose, I'm using the Morphe 501 brush. And I applied it to my eyes a little bit to blend it all out. To dust away the setting powder, I'm using the Morphe E48 brush. Now I am tightlining my waterline with the Marc Jacobs eyeliner that I got for my birthday at Sephora. So thank you, Sephora, for that. I'm going to eat a chip and then I'm going to get right back to blending. I'm using the brush that came with the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna, which are the two bottom colors. And I'm just blending that out. I do take a little bit of Cyprus Umber, but not too much of it because I didn't want the lower lash line to be as dark as the top. I wanted the top to be the center of attention. So then I am dusting away that bake with the Morphe E48 brush. I'm just blending everything out. Then I'm just defining my brows a little more because all the powder probably got on them, so I'm just making them a little darker. Now for that highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and I use Tourmaline on the cheek and then Moonstone and Summer on the high parts of my cheek, the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow. For blush, I'm using MAC Melba with an Elizabeth Arden brush. And the brush I was using to highlight was the Morphe 510 brush. And that's my boyfriend making an appearance in the video. But back to business, girl. So next I am going to just blend that highlight pretty much everywhere. Applying some mascara on my lower lash line. Now to set my entire face, I'm going to be using the MAC Fix Plus and the Urban Decay Vitamin-Infused spray. And I thought I was done, but then I completely forgot about my lips. So for my lips, I'm just taking off any of, actually some more Fix Plus, bathing myself in it. I'm going to just take a paper towel and clean the foundation off of my lips or any product I had around it. I'm going to just use this dry beauty blender that was on my makeup table. And to line my lips, I am going to be using NYX lip liner in the color Natural. And I'm just going to be lining my lips a little bit. I do overline my top lip just a bit because it is a lot smaller than my bottom lip. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I always try to follow the natural line of my lip. I don't overdo it. I mean, sometimes I do overdo it, but for the sake of my first video, I'm going to not be extra and just do what I do every day. Then I'm taking the Sephora lip crayon in the color Pale Beige. For the center of my lips, I'm using the lip paint by Tarte in the color Namaste and blending it out with the BH Cosmetics 122 brush, and that is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be filming a lot more videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching.